Hey everybody, good morning. Estelle Valerie here. I wanted to get on this morning super fast. I'm actually getting dressed. We are heading to Zachary, Louisiana. Spencer's Red Hawk baseball team has a tournament there. So we're fixing to leave, but new month, it's April 1st, and Younique has come out with their new kudos, which if you don't know what that is, kudos is a special they run. It's usually an items stuff grouped together at a discounted price or something like that. So this month, hey Miss Lisa, this month it is the Flawless 4. Y'all, this was a kudos, I want to say back in like May or June, I think May of last year. It was awesome. Everybody loved it. So if you want, hey Kylie, so if you want that flawless look and you want all of the options that go with it that you need to complete it, then the Flawless 4 is perfect for you. So what it contains is the Liquid Touch Foundation. As you can see, mine is super low. Primer, which is a must. If you've never heard of primer and you have issues with your makeup not staying on all day, or it comes off in some areas, it's because you're probably not priming or you don't have a good primer. All you use is a pea-sized drop. I already put my primer on. Hey Hannah, put my primer on. You only a pea-sized drop all over your face. Let it sit for about 5 minutes before we go ahead and put our foundation. The other thing it includes is, this is not a must, but it definitely makes the liquid foundation go on smoother, is the special foundation brush that was designed for the liquid foundation. And the last part of this is concealer, okay? So this is gonna give you your flawless look. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I already did my eye makeup. I didn't wanna keep you on here forever. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we can color match you and pick the perfect shades for you. And remember, if it's not exactly how you think it should look, we can always swap it out. We have the Love It Guarantee. So we're gonna start with my foundation brush and the liquid foundation. We're gonna use the concealer after, okay? We're gonna do a little bit of highlighting with it. We are gonna shake this up, make sure you get what's in the dropper out. Hey Miss Debbie, good morning. So yeah, I'm trying to hurry so we can get the car packed. I'm pretty much done, I just gotta get dressed, so I'm like trying to hurry. All right, so I put a couple of drops and we're gonna smack this all over. I'm having a little bit, my skin is not cooperating to this week. So we're gonna put this on and we're gonna rub it in. This is kind of good. You can see the coverage of this. You're gonna get medium to full coverage from the liquid foundation. If you need more coverage, a tip is add a drop or two of the concealer to the brush with your liquid foundation, and it's gonna give you even more coverage, okay? I don't need that much coverage, but you saw I had like a little breakout right there, and now it's gone. Yay. I love this stuff. So this stuff is very lightweight as far as you don't feel like you have thick, cakey liquid foundation on, okay? But you're still gonna get the coverage. I didn't even do my brows yet, y'all. Still gotta do that. But I always do my brows last because I don't wanna cover over them with the foundation. Okay. So we got this on. Alrighty. So this dries from a liquid to a powder foundation, okay? And so it feels pretty lightweight. Now I'll go over and do some contouring, but I just wanna show y'all this real quick. So the next step, so I did the primer, that was first. You do a pea-sized drop 5 minutes before you put on your foundation. We did the foundation with the brush. Now I'm gonna show y'all a little tip with the concealer. So if you're getting older, like I am, approaching 40 in a few months, we get a little bit of fine lines and wrinkles underneath our eyes. Sometimes the concealer and stuff can set in there and it gets really thick and cakey. So a little tip is, I put a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand. I am going to, and the concealer you usually want to get a shade lighter. I use the color Taffeta in the liquid foundation, but the concealer I can use Velour, or this is Organza. I can tell you I've had this. This is the only tube of concealer I've had in almost 2 years. It lasts a long time. You don't need a whole lot. So I have the concealer on the back of my hand. I'm actually going to add a touch of the primer to it to kind of soften it up, to kind of make it not so thick. All right. This concealer, if you use it alone, will conceal a tattoo. Okay. So what we're going to use this for, I'm putting it on with I've moved mixing on the back of my hand. I'm putting it on with my finger. All right. We're not going to go up close to my eye. We will get there though. We're going to use this kind of as a highlight. Okay. So when we're going to apply this, we're going to put this in a V. And yes, you do this if you want it as a highlight on top of, hey Ellen, on top of your foundation. Then I'm going to take this blending bud, all right, if I wet it with a little bit of water, I wrung it out, okay, so it's not super duper wet, and we're going to use this to blend, all right, and this is how you're going to get it up underneath your eyes, and you're just going to quickly blend it in. Now you can apply concealer underneath. If you have breakouts, you apply it on those little bitty areas. But see how easy it's blending? I did add a little bit of primer to it, so it's not super duper thick, so it won't get cakey underneath in your little fine wrinkles under your eyes. And there you go. And if you got a little breakout like I do, just dab it on there and it's all good. Okay, so that is the concealer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this off with a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of pressed powder. So this month you can get the Flawless 4, which is the primer, the foundation brush, the concealer, and the liquid foundation for $99. If you don't want to pay shipping, because at $99, unfortunately, you're going to pay shipping, add a mascara. Look at those lashes. First world problems, y'all. I can only use one coat of the mascara now because it touches my glasses. So I wish I can get them bigger, but I wear glasses and it's a hazard. So you could throw on a mascara on there and get free shipping, or you could throw on the pressed powder and you have that in your purse. It's a compact in case you need touch-ups all day, okay? The pressed powder is, I think, $30. It'll last you about 2 to 3 months. Actually, it'll probably last you 4 to 5 if you're just using it for touch-ups. So throw that in there. Use the same color pressed powder as you do for your liquid foundation. That's the Flawless 4. It's an amazing deal. You're saving about 28–30%, and you have everything you need to get your face done. Alrighty, I'm going off. We're heading out for baseball. Y'all have an amazing day. Bye.